What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, it was actually here at the YouTube channel before even the local Australian news that we broke that Marvel Studios was indeed back on set and filming for Shang-Chi, and wondered when they would do the same in the US for Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Wandavision. Well, over the last couple of weeks, we've had some very interesting details, updates from Disney Plus Latin America that make it look like the release order has changed, and some updates from the actresses and actors themselves who are actually now back on set and filming for these Disney Plus series. And one industry insider who weighed in and said, hey, we may actually get them both on set here very soon. We're going to break down all the updates, including what the most likely case scenario for this release order is if you're paying attention to Disney Plus Latin America. Like I said, we're going to break it all down. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray bill and our third and final Infinity Saga box set. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, there were actually a ton of micro updates, leaks, and reports throughout last week and last weekend, none of them big enough to really warrant their own video here at the channel, but when taken as a whole, really paint a picture for everything starting back up in Atlanta for Wandavision and the Falcon and Winter Soldier, if they haven't already, namely this photo or couple of photos posted to social media by one of the main stand-ins and stunt doubles for Wandavision, explaining she was back on set finally for one of the shows that had been delayed earlier this year. And you really have to think, with this little production that's already started up this year, and with how prominent this show would be both for this actress and for Disney and Marvel Studios to get at least one of these series out this year, it's most likely WandaVision. That's of course down in Atlanta, side by side with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which did shoot some internationally but also shot here in Atlanta as well. And from industry insider Charles Murphy today in a tweet saying that all signs looked like they would be back on set filming for the Falcon and Winter Soldier imminently. Now, I have confirmed through some of my sources here in Atlanta, and if you guys weren't aware, Atlanta now rivals LA and has overtaken every US city for the amount of film production here. It was due to tax cuts. I have several friends in the industry. I actually moved myself here for music earlier in the decade. That is not only a different video, but a different YouTube channel indeed. Either way, I have confirmed that not only are things starting to amp back up for the industry here in Atlanta, some of my friends who work behind the camera have confirmed that there is at least one major production in Atlanta that has started up already, and you really have to think that's probably WandaVision and or the Falcon and Winter Soldier. And if it is WandaVision, maybe Falcon and the Winter Soldier are someplace right behind it. Now, the reason this is all important, and as we mentioned in a previous video, if you've been paying attention to Disney Plus Latin America or Disney Plus Brazil, who most of their posts are in Spanish, of course, but have started posting and announcing officially, given that they're launching the service down there sometime soon. And when they put up all of the logos for the new Disney Plus shows for Marvel Studios, they seemingly put them in order, except for the fact that WandaVision was listed first, with Falcon and the Winter Soldier after it. And of course, all of us are waiting for Falcon and the Winter Soldier to be released later this year before WandaVision. There was then a separate update, and this is one of the only ones that warranted its own video, coming from a brand new industry insider that doesn't have a lot of clout or reputation amongst those who cover those sort of types, saying that he had actually heard Falcon and the Winter Soldier was delayed all the way to 2021, and then if you look at this post from Disney Plus Latin America, it certainly looks like Falcon and the Winter Soldier is coming out after WandaVision. Well, all of this is important because if they can finally get back on set for Falcon and the Winter Soldier and get this done anytime soon, then there's a chance they can still release it this year. We just don't know the details on how much is left for reshoots and or finishing the original project. I know that a lot of you had heard recently Batman only had 25% of the filming done before the delay. They were well underway on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but still, without anything to go on, we just don't know how much is left, and a lot of people are pointing to that as the reason that they'll need to delay it to 2021, but not so fast. Now that we've covered all the updates, I'm going to leave you with my final thought and a little speculation, and it stems from a story that we covered literally in February of last year. The name on the Productions LLC for Falcon and the Winter Soldier was Pandemic Productions, and apparently one of the main narrative vehicles, or even the MacGuffin they're chasing after, was supposed to be a deadly virus for a world outbreak and a pandemic. Well, we'll call it bad luck, synchronicity, or in the most crazy case of art imitating life. Either way, maybe Marvel Studios and Disney feel like they can't go broadcasting their first Marvel Studios production, their first in-home, video-on-demand, Disney Plus Disney series, and have it revolve around people being worried about a pandemic and an outbreak, while people are still sitting on their couches quarantined and writhing from the pandemic outbreak this year. You can see why they may go, let's wait until next year, put Wandavision out first, and then hopefully 6 to 8 months from now we're in a much better spot and it doesn't hit home, pun totally intended, quite as hard as if we're all sitting on the couch in the next 30 to 60 days watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier chase a bunch of supervillains around so that we all don't suffer from a pandemic, when some of us are still sitting on our couches without a job suffering from the pandemic. You can see the dilemma here, and that's why even if they do get on set, finish all of the reshoots and stuff that wasn't done for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, rush it into post, and then still find a way to finish it, say, before the middle of October, if there's 6 or 9 episodes for this series, we've heard sort of different things in different places, this would take us all the way up to December. Maybe they decide, hey, put Black Widow out in November, especially if it's going to be a video-on-demand release. Release WandaVision right behind that, and then hopefully by next spring, when they put Falcon and the Winter Soldier on, we're all in a better spot. This is sort of behind us, and it doesn't hit as close to home, pun totally intended. And you have to think, when you take a step back, we've waited this long. If you think about it through the lens of them not wanting to broadcast a pandemic threat to a bunch of people who already went through this real time this year, of course they would do that. Why would you? And in lieu of not rewriting the entire series and reshooting the whole thing, that's really the only move. That's why when Disney Plus Latin America puts up WandaVision and then the Falcon and the Winter Soldier logos, and then the rest of them in order after that, you really have to think there's something to it. That's what we said in our last report, and that's what we're standing by now. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, how you feel about it. A, would it make you feel some kind of way if they finish Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but then decide for the greater good not to put it out till later? And does it really matter to you if there is something referenced in WandaVision that sort of talks about what's going on in Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I think that most of the Marvel-going fan base is pretty intelligent. They'll be able to handle it if it's a little out of order. And in fact, if it'll work like that, then Falcon and the Winter Soldier will just become sort of a precursor and annotate things after the fact. Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments, and quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 700,000 subscriber mark. We're also giving away this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray Bill, as well as our 3rd and final Infinity Saga box set that we'll be giving away at the end of the year during the holiday season in December. If you want to be entered to win either of the PlayStations, the limited edition Infinity Saga box set or the Beta Ray Bill, or any of the other prizes we give away in the future here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to keep up with the channel. Leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of the videos, the same way we're doing here, and if you've missed any of those previous winner announcements, no worries. All you have to do, scroll back through the channel, look for the winner announcement and the sub count in the video, click on that video, and scroll to the end. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.